Well, hello, KCA Christian Academy. This is Mr. Del Bosco. I hope you're doing well today. You know, I've been asked to give a little short message about a Bible verse that would be helpful for everybody today. And I think I found one. I am sometimes the preacher for a chapel for KCA Christian Academy. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm an owner of a business. But today I'm going to try and be a Bible teacher. So I'll give it my best shot. You know, first of all, I want to say that I really hope everyone's doing okay out there. This life right now is pretty crazy, pretty different. And I hope all of you are at home are peaceful and comfortable and doing well. But yet I know that it's really different. And it's not normal, and you know, it might even be pretty hard. It's definitely different. So what I've done is I've picked out a verse that I think might be helpful for all of us, and it's actually one of my favorite verses anyway. So here we go. It comes from the book of Romans. That's a book written by Paul, and he does a great job of telling us about how people get to know God and how they get to be in relationship with Him, just like you have a relationship with your parents or with your sisters or with your brothers. So it's a pretty important book in the New Testament. But the verse I'm going to pick out is from Romans 5, and it's verse 3. I'm going to read a little bit before that so you get the idea of what he's talking about and why he's saying these things. So here we go. He says, "Therefore, because we've been made right with God, and we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ." Whew, so we got peace with God. That's probably a pretty important thing. Anyway, and we got this peace through faith, through grace, and we rejoice in the hope of the glory of God. And here's the verse I want to focus on today. But not only that peace with God, not only the hope of the glory of God, not only that, but we also rejoice in our sufferings. We rejoice in our sufferings, for they produce perseverance or patience, character, and hope. And so that's the verse I want to talk about today. That seems so strange. I remember when I first read that, I thought, no, wait a minute. I don't understand how I'm supposed to rejoice and be, happy when I'm suffering. It doesn't seem to make much sense at first. But what the verse says is that because of these things, it'll produce in us patience, and we'll become a different person, a different character. And ultimately, we'll have confidence and hope and trust in this God of glory who we now have peace with. I think the best analogy I can think of is a plant. You know, if a plant grows inside the house, it might look very beautiful. But if the same plant is outside where it's windy and there's thunder and there's hot and cold, that plant doesn't grow quite as tall, but you know what? It grows a lot stronger. And I think that may be the idea behind what's being said here, that we're supposed to rejoice in our sufferings because we know they will produce in us a better person. And not only that, maybe just even more important, they'll produce in us more and more trust in God, in Jesus, in our Bible, in our church, and that is a very important thing. I think that might be the reason that we rejoice, because we realize that it counts to make us a better person. These sufferings, these bad things, these tragedies, these painful things actually are the possibility of making us better people who love other people more and love God and Jesus more and make us more like Jesus. And I think that might be the main message. And hopefully this makes sense to you, because like I said, when I first read this, I didn't think it made much sense. But the longer that I walk with the Lord, the more I realize it's very, very true. So listen, everyone out there, have fun, be safe, and love the Lord. Thank you.